welcome back to Sham's Makeup Artistry, and in today's video I'm going to share with you guys my May beauty favorites. So half a year is almost gone, passed by so quickly, and it's already time to share the monthly favorites. So without a further ado, let's just get started. I do have a couple of stuff, so I want to go on very quick to share them with you guys. So the very first one that I'd like to share with you is a skincare product. I have been trying out a lot of skincare product. A lot of skincare product has been sent out to me as well for PR packages. So you guys know that I'm all about skincare. When I actually suffered for years and years with my acne, and then slowly now my skin is getting like much better. I don't have like any kind of like active acne going on my skin. It's more to like a clearing process at this point of time. So Paula Choice actually sent me their skincare in Resist Omega Plus. This is a serum, and this fortifies and nourishes the skin. So I've been using this for a good 2 months now. I only use this during the day because during the night I only tend to apply my Laxmi skincare product, and then I'm good to go for the entire night. So during the day, I usually use almond oil to moisturize my skin, and before I put on the almond oil, I like applying this particular serum. This is again the Omega Complex serum, and it's for all skin type. I personally do like the serum. I find that this serum helps to hydrate my skin. At the same time, it kind of gives me like a plumped effect, and I really like it. I feel that my skin is refreshed every morning with this particular serum, and I've been really enjoying this. And it does come with a pump, so it's much easier just to pump 2 or 3 pumps and then apply all over my face, and then I bring them down to my neck. So if you are on a hunt to check out a skincare product which helps to fortifies and nourishes the skin, definitely check out the Paula Choice Resist Omega Complex serum. So I'll definitely list them down on the description bar below. Now moving on to a face primer that I have been trying out a couple of face primers, and this one is by Amazing Cosmetics, and this is their anti-aging face primer. I have been really liking this primer on the days that I feel that my skin is much more dehydrated kind of feeling. I of course like my Becca primer, which I'm almost done with it. So I'm trying to actually switch it with different primers, and this has to be one of it. This helps to hydrate my skin. At the same time, I kind of feel that the foundations that I tend to apply with this face primer glides on really smooth. It kind of helps my skin look like flawless, and I've been really liking this face primer. So if your skin is more on a drier side, definitely check out this face primer. I just feel that this face primer has like a very plant kind of scent to it, very mild, but a little goes a long way to moisturize your skin. At the same time, it works as a very good face primer. So definitely check out the Amazing Cosmetics Anti-Aging Face Primer. If you're on a hunt of face primers and your skin is really dry, definitely check out this one. Now moving on to foundations. Of course, I've been enjoying the foundation that I shared with you guys in the month of April. Is none other than my Lancome Tinted Ultra Longwear Stick Foundation. So I may not want to repeat them because this has been my go-to foundation, especially when the weather is a little bit more humid. This is something that I love reaching out for, so I just had to mention it yet again. And I do have like a review of this. I'll link down them on the description bar below. And the other product that I've been using out replacing my Lancome Tinted foundation has to be a tinted moisturizer, and this one is an oldie but a goodie, and it's none other than the Tinted Moisturizer by Laura Mercier. This one, hands down, has been my favorite moisturizer since the day I have loved makeup. And on a day that I'm on a very quick go, I tend to just apply this and then I'm good to go for the entire day. It helps to keep my face looking very flawless. At the same time, it does give me the coverage that I need, and I kind of feel like it wears very beautifully on the skin. This is an oil-free formula, but I personally would recommend this for someone who has more of like a combo to dry skin rather than being very oily, because tinted moisturizers tend to give you a little bit more hydration, and if you have like an oily skin, it may look very oily, greasy on you. So you may want to skip it if you have really oily skin. But if you tend to have like a combination skin to a dry skin, you may want to check out the Laura Mercier Tinted Moisturizer. So the next one that I'd like to share with you guys is something that I've been using for my under eye area and also at the sides of my mouth area where I do have discoloration. I personally do not like using concealers all over my face area. I only use them to highlight my face area and also correct my under eye areas and the areas that I would like to correct my skin. With that, I've been actually loving this particular YSL Touchy Clar. This is their corrector. This is in the shade number 6, which is Amber Luminous Amber. This has like orange undertone, peachy orange undertone to it. So I've been really liking this for my under eye area. It does help to cancel out the darkness over my under eye area before I put an highlighting concealer. Let me just do a swatch of it. So this is how it looks like. I'm not too sure if it does do it a justice, but this particular corrector definitely helps a lot with my dark circles. I do have like a very deep dark circles, and this was actually sent to me by Influenster to try out, and I've been really liking this. Comparing it to the other Touchy Clar products that I've already tried out, I personally really like the shade. I kind of feel like if you do have like very bad under eye circles, this particular shade definitely would help you to cancel out the darkness over the eye area. Now let's move on to eyeshadow. For eyeshadow, I've been only using this particular palette the entire month, particularly to test them out and see whether I am in love with them or they are just like any other eyeshadow palettes out there. I personally did like this eyeshadow palette. I did not find it being like out of the world, but it has made it into my favorite list, and it's by VioletVoss. This is their Holy Grail eyeshadow palette. This is their Pro eyeshadow palette, and this is how the eyeshadow palette looks like. I've been really indulging into this palette. Of course, in the middle of the month, I started using my Natasha Denona Sunset palette, which I kind of felt it's not fair to mention it because it's fairly new, but I've been really enjoying this palette as well. So back to the Holy Grail one. This palette is such a versatile palette to have, like for an everyday look, and even to smoke it out, to bam it out, this one palette would do it all. And I've been really enjoying this one. I've been enjoying most of the shades. I use the shade right here for transition, and it's in the name transition, so it does help with your crease shade. And I use this as a highlight, which I'm actually wearing on my inner corners today. And some of the shades right here, which like taupey, brownish, that's what I've been really into the last month, and I've been really liking this palette. So if you're on a hunt to look out for a neutral palette, and if you have heard about the Holy Grail palette, they are fairly very well made eyeshadow palette, if that does make sense to you guys. So moving on to some blushes and also highlighters. You guys know that I'm all about blushes and highlighters. So the very first blusher that I've been enjoying for the month of May has to be from MAC. And this is their Extra Dimension blush in the shade Cheeky Bits. This one, hands down, has to replace my NARS Orgasm favorite blush because I kind of feel that it doesn't really show up on my skin, though I do really like the shade. And this one wears so beautifully pigmented over the cheek area, and this is how Cheeky Bit swatches like. And at the back of my hands, just one swirl, this is how Cheeky Bit looks like. So I've been really enjoying this particular blush. The other blusher that I've been enjoying is also from MAC, and this is their Pro Longwear blush in the shade Eternal Sun. This one has been my favorite for quite some time now. I think I've owned this blush at least for more than a year now, and I've been really enjoying this. This one is my second version of it. I actually owned one of it when I was living in Japan, and this one is my second one. So I really love this, and especially during spring and summer, I definitely want to reach out for this blush. This wears for a long hour on the cheek area. You need not worry that your blush has disappeared. That's what makes me love it even more. And this one is definitely a wearable blush for every other skin tone. Some of them really like wearing this as a bronzer kind of shade. For like fair skin tone girls, you may want to apply very light-handed because it can wear very beautifully pigmented. So this is how again Eternal Sun looks like. It's more of like a matte blush. And the last blusher that I've been enjoying for the month of May has to be something that I'm actually wearing over my cheek area, and it's by Hourglass. I'm pretty sure you guys know that I've mentioned this blusher on my channel like tons of time, but this is like a favorite blusher of mine. I quickly reached out for it during spring and summer, and it's Mood Exposure by Hourglass. So this is how Mood Exposure looks like. With this blush, it hardly swatches, so it may not do them a justice. But this is how it looks like over my cheek area, and I really love it. I sometimes totally forget how I just keep on packing this blush because I love it so much and then end up looking like a clown. So moving on to highlighter, I've been enjoying two highlighters. One of it is something that I'm wearing over my cheek area, and it's by Melt Cosmetics. This is their highlighter in the shade Noah. They also mentioned that you can use them as a bronzer, but I personally like it as an highlighter, and this is how Noah looks like. It's a beautiful highlighter. It's such a beautiful highlighter, and even if you tend to pack them on, keep packing them on, they do not look awful over your face area. Anywhere that you have highlighted, they still look very prettily beautiful, and I don't want to do a swatch of it because it may not do it a justice, just like the Hourglass blush. But this is how it looks like over my face area, entire face area that I have highlighted it with. And the other highlighter that I've been enjoying is from Wet n Wild. This one, hands down, thank you to each one of you who have been recommending this highlighter. This is in the shade Precious Petals, and I've been really liking this particular highlighter. It's a beautiful highlighter for every skin tone, and this is how Precious Petal looks like. I may want to do a swatch of this so that you guys can see how beautifully pigmented it is. And this is again Precious Petals. I've been really liking this one. If you guys happen to see it, definitely pick this up. It's so affordable. At the same time, it wears so beautifully on the face area. Wherever you want to highlight your face, you can just go on highlighting your face, and it will definitely make you very beautiful. The next stuff that I like to share with you are lip products. One of the lip product has to be a red lipstick. It's like a must-have, especially during spring and summer for me, and it's none other than a MAC lipstick in the shade Russian Red. I actually picked up Ruby Woo quite some time back, and then all of you were recommending me to try Russian Red, and you guys were really right. It's a beautiful lipstick, and I really like this shade. Let me just do a swatch, and this is how Russian Red looks like. It kind of wears like bluish red over my skin tone, and that's what made me love it even more. Even though they are matte lipsticks, they do not dry up the lips, so I've been really liking Russian Red. And moving on to a nudie kind of shade, I've been enjoying the Jouer Cosmetics. This is their lip cream in the shade Ryan, and this one is more of like a plummy nude, which I love using it with my Sephora lip liner. This is in the shade Mesquite, however you pronounce it. So these are so affordable. They're just $10, and they last on the lips forever, and I really like this lip liner. So this is the lip liner, and let me just do a swatch of the lip shade. I've been enjoying like nudie shades, red shades, depending on what eye color that I wear on a particular day, and this is how Ryan swatches like. So it's more of like a plummy kind of nude shade, and I've been really enjoying it with this particular lip liner. Of course, right now I'm wearing something that I was enjoying the last month that I always enjoy. It's from Huda Beauty Trendsetter Nude Lip color, and I like using it with the very same lip liner. With a deeper shade that I've been enjoying before I end my May favorites has to be from Stila, and it's in the shade Rico. Rico is something that I like reaching out for even during any month of the year. Like any time of the year, I love reaching out for Rico. It wears so beautifully over the lips area. It's like a lip shade that I like to wear when my eye makeup is like very nude, very natural, and then I like putting on this particular lip color, and I'm good to go for the entire day. And let me just do a swatch of Rico. And this is how a Rico looks like. With the Stila lip colors, they definitely last on the lips forever, like the entire day. You may need to touch up like here and there, but they do last forever. So I've been enjoying this particular lip stain. So those were my favorites for the month of May. Definitely share with me what has been in the favorite list of yours. To my very next one, stay beautiful both inside and out. Give me a thumbs up, share all the love and support, and subscribe to my channel. Goodbye.